to defend the team. Nah, man, these dudes are gorillas, man. Now, the greatest baseball player on earth started at Arizona State when he took his talents to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Then took his talents to the Bay, San Francisco. McCovey Cove was his home. He was putting balls there. One of the greatest hitters you'll ever see. One of the greatest left fielders you'll ever see. Didn't have a powerful arm, but led the league in assists multiple years. Most of you non-baseball lovers don't even know it's assists in baseball. He goes by the name of Barry Lamar Bonds, cousin to Reggie Martinez Jackson. The greatest. And I ain't trying to hear that. If it wasn't for Reggie Jackson, Ozzie Smith would be the greatest of all time. And if y'all keep saying that Jeter stuff, I wish it was a way to say fuck your couch, but fuck Jungle Couch and all you Yankee fans couch keep talking this Jeter shit over Ozzie Smith. Never in a million, thousand, quadrillion years. And that's my list. And if y'all keep it up, man, I will be dissing y'all on social media tonight. Both of y'all follow me on social media. I will be sending out disses to both of y'all. I was not going to do it, but I'm doing it now because I don't appreciate y'all talking this bullshit about somebody better than Ozzie Smith at the shortstop position. I'm sick of this. Oh, yeah, Willie Mays' godson. Look at all the connections. Reggie Jackson, Bobby Bonds, Bobby Bonds, Willie Mays. Come on, man. All-time J.R. Richardson, Doc Gooden, Ken Griffey Jr., Dave Parker, Barry Bonds, Ricky Henderson, Mariano Rivera. That's a good team. That's a good team. But it ain't better than mine. Because my team is better than yours. Because on your show, your team would be better than mine. But it's my show, Angry Black Man. So, sucks to be you. But Doc Gooden didn't make my team because his troubles prevented him to maximize his abilities. I'm not going to knock that brother. Looks like he's still struggling with that. Hopefully, he'll get that in order one day and be a comeback story and not be like his Met brother, Daryl the Snitch. I'm not going to get into that with the snitch. You know, y'all know how I feel about these damn snitches. Snitches get stitches. He picked Clemens as his best pitcher. Get the fuck out of here. Jungle, come on, son. You from New York. You know Pick Clemens was a super dog. And by the way, Roger Clemens' favorite player in the history of baseball is one Reggie Martinez Jackson. So, because he agreed with HRap, he made the team. I'm biased. I have no problem with letting you know I'm biased. I just am. That's how I'm getting down. Now, the next issue I have is the fact that nobody... Look, I want y'all... I want the brothers, man, the base basketball fans in here. I want y'all to realize we have been sold a bill of goods, and I need us as sports fans to look at the entire lexicon of the National Basketball League. We are missing out on good players. Devin Booker is one of those players we're missing out on. For those who don't know about Devin Booker scored 50 twice this week. He called out a second 50. He might score 50 the next time they play. But because he's playing in Phoenix, where they're tanking annually, we won't hear about him. This is why I tell y'all, stop saying guys should be leaving these teams. Stop saying they shouldn't be playing for the money, because the Phoenix Suns are clearly just trying to put themselves in an advantageous situation, and they're going to trade you off when they can no longer use you. But Devin Booker is falling by the wayside, man. We are missing some great basketball. This dude, let me tell you how good Devin Booker is. He's 22 years old. He's 22 years old. He should be getting drafted in June. But he came off the bench at the University of Kentucky. He was totally innocuous, but look at him now. This is why me and Angry Black Man was telling y'all to check out the New Jersey Nets, check out the Sacramento Kings, and a lot of people dismissed Trae Young because he hadn't played professional basketball and Luka Doncic had. But now that he's got his rhythm, and this is another argument for stop signing all these damn rookies and these dudes who play AAU and get you a Vince Carter on the team. Ain't no closers on my team. My pitcher go 9 innings, man. Ain't no damn closers. Closers don't count. No dude getting no 3 outs. You got the pitch on the HRap team. And this is just the one, this is the starter. No close, but Mo. I should have picked Mo, but I was just going straight offense in the pitcher. It's an oversight by HRap. Nobody told y'all I was perfect. I just think I am. But yeah, man, this is another reason. But back to the point at hand, this is another reason why I keep telling y'all these dudes are not trying to win. Because the reason Trae Young is starting to flourish is because he's under the tutelage of one Vince Carter. Vince Carter is telling this young man, when you see Kenny Smith on NBA, when you see him on NBA TV, he reminds you that his rookie season they played the Pistons, and preseason Isaiah Thomas told him, go get you some supplements and make sure you get your rest. The older guys in the league help him. Trae Young is being helped by that. You had my man Zebo helping out the young boys in Sacramento last year. They got rid of him. See, this is the development of the league. If you truly want to develop your league, you have a solid mixture of young and old. The young guys will follow the leadership of the older guys, and you will have a better league instead of just having a bunch of guys who can run, jump, and score. You need basketball players. This is why the Minnesota Timberwolves are not flourishing, because they don't have enough veteran leadership there. Young dudes, like when KD came to the league, Sam Mitchell was there, schooled them, helped them out. Mikal was his coach, was his general manager, schooled them, helped them out. You need those things in order to be successful, and this is why the league is floundering. Speaking of floundering, the Boston Celtics are floundering. And I'm at some point in the near future, once the season ends, I'm going to do a year in review of each team, and we're going to critique each general manager, each player acquisition, each one of these things, because while the homie Magic Johnson is on the Budweiser hot seat, and he told everybody who were listening, as me and, again, this is another conversation that me and Angry Black Man had the other night, he told anybody who was listening that this wasn't a team that they was going to contend this year. They were just getting people together. Basically, they thought LeBron James could carry them through this year until they can get free agents. And that's the way he was trying to set it up, and people have forgotten this. I'm not going to forget it. I'm not going to allow mainstream media to continue to poison you on the fact that, oh yeah, Magic Johnson had a bad season, but John Paxson and Garth Foreman have had a bad decade. A bad decade. Again, if you don't believe me, go listen to my show. It's right here on Spreaker. I transferred it over to Spreaker with Scoop Jackson, and Scoop Jackson tells you why the Bulls sucks. You only got to take HRap word for Scoop Jackson to tell you. It's a show with Scoop Jackson. Please listen to it. It's very entertaining. It's very engaging. I'm sure you'll like it. But this is a perfect example of what the hell's going on, man. The league is not trying to win. I'm telling you this. Please believe it. Sam Mitchell was developing young players with the Wolves. All Tibbs did was wreck their confidence by bringing in ex-Bulls players. I don't agree with that, Jungle. This is what I believe. Big Cat and Wiggins, they don't know how to play basketball, brother. Sam Mitchell actually said he was teaching them how to play basketball. They know how to run and jump, run and jump, and do athletic things. They don't have basketball skills. Thibodeau is rough around the edges. He's a damn football coach. I do believe he's a good coach, though. He is a good coach. I don't think Thibodeau wrecked them. Should Sam Mitchell been fired? I doubt it. But it's easy, it's easy to get caught up and enamored with Thibodeau. I get it. I'm not mad at them for that. But you got guys, Jungle, that don't know how to play fundamental basketball. That's why the Spurs are the goddamn what's Grego's team? The Patriots are the NBA. You know why? Not because Greg Popovich is the smartest dude in the world. Not because they got the greatest coaches. They keep drafting juniors and seniors, and when they just plug you into their system, you adapt to their system, and then you excel. These guys are getting these dudes from the AAU program, which I don't have no problem with AAU, but they are not basketball players. They are athletes playing basketball. They've got credit for the Boston. But you know what? No, I don't. Well, maybe, okay. Maybe because I'm a Doc guy, I gave Doc all the credit for that. I think Thibodeau was just a cog in that system. But look what he did look at what he did with Chicago those years that Rose was gone, 65, 70 games. He went to the conference finals back-to-back years with some stooges in Chicago. I think he's a good coach. I just think he's the type of guy that needs to coach older players. These guys, again, Jungle, I don't think these guys know how to play basketball. They know how to run and jump. You see, like the kid Sexton at Cleveland. The players early this season was never. They said this kid don't know how to play basketball. So no, Doc. There's no taking away from Doc, but I still think this dude is not a bad coach. It's just these kids can't play. These kids cannot play the game, in my opinion, Jungle. That look, watch. I'm gonna give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Watch your Knicks turn around next season. The reason being is because that fucking coach the Knicks got is teaching basketball. You heard what he said 2 nights ago. They said, "Hey, well, y'all, they gave him the y'all supposed to be tanking. You think you still gonna be mad?" He said, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna be mad, and I'm gonna point out all the mistakes." These kids are not used to that. And after a couple of after next season with Fizz, I guarantee you the Knicks finna be what the Nets are this year. Next year, and they gonna get them a big time player, and they gonna scare the hell out of some people. Brad Stevens lineups are sabotaging the Celtics. They have 10 guys that can play, but Stevens is not mixing in the ingredients as well. The media focuses on Kyrie, and he's a closer, and he's dropping downs all year for a career high in assists. The problem last night was against the Pacers. He has no Tatum, and on the floor has no Tatum on the floor, and he's the only guy that can create his own shot. Only guy that could create his own shot was Kyrie. And I had no problem with what Angry Black Man said. But a lot of these kids cannot play basketball. I do believe Brad Stevens. I think the Brad Stevens situation is a round peg, square hole thing. Brad Stevens does not know how to coach the caliber of player or a one-on-one style player like Kyrie Irving. But again, this is what I'm saying. I was thinking about this earlier, Angry Black Man. The number of assists. Kyrie's game is not assist dropping. Kyrie's greatest asset is scoring. He needs to take Kyrie off the ball, make Kyrie what Jaylen Brown was, and put Rozier in there to facilitate, and use Kyrie like the Bulls used to use Jordan, and have Rozier facilitate and get Tatum and those guys in the game. So the fact that me and you can see that and Stevens can't is definitely a problem. But I just don't think he has the. I think he is. He like a lot of coaches. They're not coaching to their talent. They're coaching to their program, and that's why they continue to lose. And these kids, they have talent, they have ability, they just don't have the information to be basketball players. I'll give you one of my, he recently became one of my favorite players, John Wall. The fact that John Wall was angry that the team was talking about everybody can eat now, he should have came back in and fit right in. But because we have created one-on-one machines, he took it as a slight. If you're a basketball player, you get right in the middle of it and you move forward and y'all dominate. And you use your one-on-one capabilities to dominate when necessary. Big time assessment, ABM, the Haywood acquisition, and they needed to play him 25 minutes, not helping the situation at all. You are 1,000% correct. Again, this is coaching to a system, not to the talent. This is why Greg Popovich coaches to the talent. Doc Rivers coaches to the talent. Nick McMillan coaches to the talent. Boomhauser or Javi Budhauser, whatever the hell his name is, Milwaukee coach, my man, the coach of the year last year, the coach in Toronto, they coach to the talent, not to the players. Not to the system. And that's the difference in being a great coach and a good coach, or even an adequate coach. And I will go back to the fact that these guys don't know how to fucking play basketball. This is why the Golden State Warriors seem so dominant over the last 5 to 7 years, or 5 to 6 years. Because they are playing basketball. They picking and popping, they picking and rolling, they floating the baseline, they cutting. And what it used to be, this is just my personal assessment, what it used to be was Draymond Green grabbing the ball, facilitating, hitting wide open Steph Curry.